this thing again.
You're looking okay for the instruction burn.
Hello, and welcome to another Highness stream. I'm basically going to have to fix this. Aha, that's much better. I think we'll just leave it at that. And welcome to another Highness stream. Today we'll be shaking some bass. It's going to be good. I've got some extra bass shakers. I'm going to be testing them. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bass shakers. And I'm so surprised. These little guys, these little minis are insanely powerful compared to... Let me show you the big one. This is overkill. I don't think I needed to. So these cost about $90. And for $90, you can buy 4 of these. Oh, well, not 90. For about $100, you could buy 4 of these things. These things are amazing because you could literally put them exactly where you want to feel the bass. So I'm putting this one down for now because I didn't install it, just to show you a comparison, like side by side. So this is mega powerful, 50 watts, but super powerful. I've got 2 of these attached, one under my seat and one under the rear of my rig chassis. And I'll tell you why I've done it that way. And I've got 2 of these on either side of my seat, of my bucket seat. At the moment, I've just basically wedged them between my leg and the bucket's seat, if that makes sense. The smallest one is called a Dayton Audio Puck Tactile Transducer Mini Bass Shaker. That's what is on the box. The model number is TT25-8. So the 25, I think, signifies the wattage, I think. And then the 8 is the 8 ohms. Kind of wish I'd bought these first instead of the big ones because freaking powerful. Anyway, I'm going to buy more of these things. Put them around the front where the pedals are. Yeah, around under the pedals maybe. So yeah, I've got 2 of these on my seat, left and right, and then I've got the big ones, 2 of those, one directly under the seat, right under the seat, and then I've got another one mounted under the rig frame. One of those big ones is going to give me the sensation of the car's engine and also the road texture. And then the other one is going to give me the feedback, things like the RPM and also changing gears. It's so cool. Like I'm still learning, tweaking what I like, the feeling, and blah blah blah. So, how you doing, Randy Savage? Randy Savage. I have to find a more sensible way of mounting these. So I went and bought a soldering iron today because I'm getting into basic some electronics. I soldered this today, complete with heatsink. Yes, and you can get this cheap. I'll post some links on my Discord. It's I think it's $20. This little amp, but I've got another amp that's so this cheap amp is 50 watts per channel, I believe. Yeah, from memory, it's 50 watts per channel, and it's super cheap. It's a digital amplifier. It runs these perfectly because these are 30 watts or 25 watts. And then I've got another amplifier that delivers 100 watts per channel. That will pretty much that's what's driving the big ones. But 100 watts is overkill. That will blow the transducer. So I've only got the volume less than half. I've only got the volume less than half on these in the amplifier because it's delivering 50 watts per channel. These are 25, 30 watts. So it is so strong. This is unbelievably strong. It feels stronger than the other ones, the big ones. But that's probably because it's literally right next to it's touching my leg. Like I've got it between my leg and the seat. Like I'm sitting on it. And I've got another amplifier coming in. That was $12. But that didn't come with a power supply or a case and all this. It's very rough. It's like an open circuit board with all the components soldered onto it. So that's expected to come in this next couple of days, and I'll test that out. And if that works as good as the $30 amp that I've got, I'm just going to use those ones, I suppose. Because it's not for music. It's only delivering low vibration, really. So yeah, I'd love to jump on the track right now, CCM. Do you think if you had it mounted elsewhere, it would be so powerful? That is a good question. These came in today or yesterday, but the amplifier for this got delivered today. So I gave it a quick test drive. I didn't bother because I don't know how to mount it to my seat on the side because my bucket seat is made out of this really hard foam. Do you know what I mean? Like the bucket seats, right? It's a bucket seat material, whatever that is. It's not wood. It's not fiberglass. You can't screw this onto this. So I'd have to screw this thing onto another piece of wood and then somehow fasten the wood to the side of the bucket seat. Rig. Face. Rig. Yeah, sometimes my commands aren't face. Rig. Alright, there you go. So now you can see my bucket seat right there. I've basically put this guy right there. Like I've just inserted it there. And it really gives me the sensation of the left and right of when the wheels touch the curb. So good. So I can actually feel when I'm on the edge. Yeah, but if you fasten that thing to another thing, it will lose more vibration. No, I know what you did. Yeah. So part of this stream is to mainly test it out. It's the first time I'm getting on track with the two bigger subbies as well as all the things all together. So I'm really looking forward to what it's going to feel like. And the question is, what am I going to do? I might do this one here. It's a 30-minute race. Driving the Porsche. Hey, yo, Dan, how you doing? I highly recommend the smaller ones, man. You could... Oh, you know what? What? Tell me. iRacing added native support. How? Velcro strips. What? Double-sided Velcro straps? Join. So are you saying, tape it to... I really wanted to add one to the back, behind the seat here, But hopefully the one I added to the chassis will help. Double-sided Velcro. I'll check it out. Well, that's interesting, Dan. I like it. So at the moment, scene desktop. If you look at this is, if you look at the sound outputs. Okay, so there's 4 channels I'm using. Whoa, freaking hell! That is right under my seat. I feel like my. Hang on. That is freaking shaking all the way up my spine and vibrating my teeth. And then this is the one that's... See, this is... It's vibrating the chassis. Yeah, I might add it... I don't know. I might move it to the back crossbar. And then the channel 3 is... That's not... That needs to be this way. Wow, this is so bloody... Okay, use double-sided Velcro to secure a control box. But it is worth a try. Double-sided Velcro. Not something inside the cap, but outside. Well, this is not going to go out... So that's left. Yeah, that feels... So if I put that on the outside of the seat and press it hard against the bucket, the side bucket, it doesn't get... It doesn't... Nah, it's lost. Because the material is so soft, like foam, that hard foam, or whatever that thing is, it's just lost in the thing. Whereas if I put it between my leg, it vibrates into the seat as well as my leg. So maybe I need to put another bucket on top of this. I need to maybe sit on in a what do actual race drivers, they sit on something? Yeah. The foam eats it. So it's almost like I need to put another... I need to sit... Wait, don't real race drivers put a bucket, their own bucket on top of the seat or something? Channel 4. So that's the right hand side. Man, that it's overkill. It's the problem with this left and right channels right now is that it's a very localized, focused vibration. I would much prefer if the vibration was general, not in such a focused area. But you know, this is one of those. So what how I've got it set up is thin and solid. You'll need to make I thought of that is pretty yeah, that's the thing. So putting a slit, that kind of completely wrecks the stitching, and I really don't want to wreck in case if I cut it and the stitching, you know, the fiber, that cover, then what? I'm gonna have to learn how to stitch as well. I have to one thing at a time. I'm just relearning how a molded insert. That's right. Yeah. I'll find a way. There must be a way to mount this to give it a real resonance. It's all about resonance, like shaking something solid. Okay, so here's the thing. I actually studied electronics. I have a certificate in basic electronics in analog and digital, but that was back in the 90s. So I spent the weekend that just passed watching tutorials just to get my brain back into thinking about digital electronics and the ohms and resistance and all that kind of stuff, because I really want to build stuff. So I know how to program. Coding is second nature to me. But Arduino is where it's at, and there's a few things that I'd like to interface from the coding to physical world with electronics, basically. And hence, I've always been pretty lazy when it came to soldering. And yeah, today I basically bit the bullet, bought a new soldering iron and a whole bunch of stuff so I can start to clean up my wiring so that it's not all, you know, how it's all frayed. I cleaned up all the edges. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. Let's just jump in. I'll explain all this, what I've mapped, what sensations I've mapped to which speaker next time. But suffice to say, I'm going to feel gear shifts, which is like that clunk feeling of changing gears. Road impacts are going to be felt left and right. And when I order the other two mini pucks, I'll put them on the front under the pedals or in the pedal assembly. So then I'll have road impacts front, left, right, rear, left, right. Same with road rumble. At the moment, it's only left and right. Road vibration, that's left and right. RPMs, that's where the car is idling and the engine's like, and that's where the two bottom bass shakers will start just shaking in time. It actually shakes in the same timing as the audio of the idling, the audio of the engine idle. It's amazing sensation. And simulated road textures, that's basically any bumps and dimples and things that you feel that are actually on the road surface, because the laser scan tracks, right? And speed is strange. It kind of feels like the faster you go. I don't know if I like it. I still have to play with that. Anyway, let's just move this out of the way and check out what Dan said about recenter. He said something about the options. Was it the sound? Surround sound levels. Oh, enable LFE. Interesting. Well, this is okay. Here's the thing. The thing about butt kickers is that it lacks the granularity of what you want to feel where. So this implementation here. Okay, here I can feel things like deceleration G-force if I want to feel that, which I've disabled for now. I don't know how that's gonna. I can feel the wheel lock if the wheels are locking, the front wheels, or if any of the wheels are locking, left, right, whatever. I can somehow send that sensation through a bass transducer and mount that to the. I don't know how that would work. I don't know. Wheel slip as well, like if any of the wheels slip, then it sends another. So I could have up to 8 different channels with my current setup, whereas this version is just one sound so it's basically sending the game's audio, cutting off the high frequency. It's basically a low pass. It seems like it's a low pass, and it's sending it to another speaker. It's compared to what I've got here, man. That's pretty. It's nice that they have the option. That's to be said. Let's actually. What are we doing here? I need to download the setup for this, so let me just do that. So, drive. We are in Sebring International in the GT4. Is it fixed setup? I think it's a fixed setup. Oh no, it's not fixed. Fixed. Let's download a setup. How are you, Dan? And Zoran, how you doing? What's new in your world? I didn't. I've had the GT4 for a while. I've driven in the GT4. I got it when the day it came out. According to the patch notes, LFE mode allows you to play low frequency sound generated. Right. Yeah. The problem is Porsche. Hang on, I need to load. It's IMSA. This one, IMSA. Is this it? Yes. Just downloading the setup. No, not WeatherTech Laguna. No. Laguna Seca Sebring. Okay, Sebring. I'm just going to download the race. 2 minutes and 10 seconds is the record. Not the record, but the best time. Whoops. What the heck? Oh, no, of course. It's not going to open that because there's no download completed file. Will you just open in the file manager? Cut. So weird, man. Like so many people are now starting to work from home, so the roads and everything are really not as busy as usual. It's such an interesting, so surreal to live in this time. iRacing and setups and Porsche. Where is Porsche GT? Why can't I find it? What is this Porsche? 718. There it is. All right. Drive. Oh, I need to open this guy. Ah, wow. There you go. Includes, but is it all together in one? Yeah, that's a good point. I would actually look into using that if it actually supported sending each of those sounds to different channels. Especially for someone who has many of these things all around the rig. Because that would mean I don't need to run SimHub, which is perfect. Like, it's one less point of failure. And I have a suspicion, a sneaking suspicion that remember the last iRacing just crashed? I think it could be because of SimHub. It's just a hunch. Only because SimHub is the newest thing in the mix. Yeah, I hope it's not though. All right, scene chatting. Let me just load this bloody thing off air, off screen. All right. Drive. Game volume medium. All right. Am I? Start. Holy Whoa. That is so freaking It's too much. What I'm feeling right now, it's just so focused. Seriously, man, this is like an orgasm seat right now. It supports, you can tune the, hang on, I can read it here. You can tune the level of each of those effects. I can hear the engine, the vibration of the RPMs through my body, like those bone conductor things. It's actually vibrating through my spine, and I can hear it. Like, I can't even hear the game right now. Hang on, pause music, pause music, pause music. Yeah, I think it's too much. I need to turn it down maybe. $12. So it's currently set to, I need to buy a micro, what's it called? A meter. A thingometer. Multimeter. So I can measure the power, the wattage coming out. Yeah. I need to measure the amount of watts that's coming out of the amps, because I don't want to send too much power to the, that is, it's fuck, it feels like I'm sitting in the car though. All right, let's it's very distracting, like my brain is kind of a little bit what am I doing again? I've got to drive. Start. Oh, I already started. Okay. Far out, man. Okay, the big things are overkill. I feel like if you have $100 to spend, far out, man. When you change the gear, it just clunk. It just punches. It's excellent. This is amazing. So each of those bass transducers in Australian dollars is about $22 plus $10 delivery. $10 delivery, $22 each. See, I can just the left and right feelings is so strong. The amplifier, I think it was $30 for a. This feels sick, man. Yeah, this is good. It's tickling my the vibrations is. I think it's too much vibration. $30 to $80. So maybe for about $100 you could get your 4 little pucks. It's so quiet. Like, that's another thing I love about these. They're so quiet compared to a subwoofer. I hope not. Oh man, this paired with the force feedback. I just can't wait for the CD Cube to come down. So is this a night race? Because here's the thing, right? The two big transducers came to $170. Just two of them. So 4 of them is $350. $350. Doesn't it? It looks pretty as. So four of the larger transducers, $350, plus you need to spend probably about $50 on the amps, 2 times 2. That's a lot of money, so it's a big waste. Although I don't regret getting it. Completely missed my Apex because I'm definitely going to find a way to use those. This is just it's a sensory overload, man, right now. That's what I'm feeling. It feels like I'm in a massage chair. So it's probably too much bass. The right ones. Yeah, I do. I was just checking out, make sure I got the right, left, and right in the right space. Today I read an article about this group in Melbourne. So Melbourne, think of Melbourne as a major city, right? Melbourne's a major city. And this guy on Facebook organized he chartered several large buses. And he also found people to fill up those buses, and he found the bus drivers to drive these chartered buses to take people from Melbourne City to drive into the country towns around Melbourne, outside of Melbourne, so that they can visit the shopping centre, the grocery stores, and buy, pretty much empty out their stock. Going into a country town, so not a city store. So people are just that desperate to get hold of things, commodities, toilet papers, whatever else. Why would you? It's a country town. It's so sad. Like, these small towns, now their shops are completely, they don't get deliveries as often. And when you think about it, I hope it's not going to end anytime soon, Dan. When you think about it, we're not really in a bad place. Like, we still have supply. That's right. Like, we haven't done any panic shopping. We've just done our normal Sunday shop, but you go there and we can see that many things are, well, not we, my wife, many things are empty. So it's like, well, what do you do? I mean, imagine if this was a war situation. Imagine if there was a war situation where you had physical logistics is completely cut off because of broken, damaged bridges or roads. Factories are blown up. Could you imagine in that situation, what would people do? Desperate people. God, if I could... Hey, Dan, you gotta come down, man, and check this out when you get a chance. Box. Yes. Yeah, if you get a chance, Dan, you should come over. Come up to my place and check this out, man. It's like... the only thing that's missing is a sensation of G-force. That movement, motion. Yeah. My body's like buzzing right now. I'm hearing that should a total lockdown be enacted so people need to start. Well, apparently someone posted in Reddit that he went to Aldi and Aldi had basically was only when he went there. Yeah, you think we're so modern and sophisticated, first world, blah blah. No. So this guy said that he had just been to Aldi and there was about 200 people waiting in line because Aldi was only allowing 5 trolleys in at a time. 5 trolleys in the shop at one time. 5 trolleys worth of people will go and do their shopping, and once they've completed their shopping, they let another 5 trolleys in. So 5 trolleys, no more than 10 people. I mean, can you believe that? And there were 3 guards. Apparently they were armed guards. I don't know, that's like... Can you imagine 3 armed guards hanging about, controlling all this? What must have happened for them to resort to this kind of crowd control? I need to warm up the tires. This car takes a couple of laps to warm up the tires. This is tricky because it's dark and my normal braking points, given that you're home for the foreseeable future. Yeah, come on down. I'll be working from home as well, so we'll tee up a time. Shit! Whoa. I thought I was dead just then. This car definitely handles a little differently to what I'm used to. Distancing. But I wonder also if it's to make sure that people don't hoard. Maybe. I wonder if... I reckon it could be to make sure that they can watch what people are buying. Like, you know, if someone goes in there and buys like 4 massive bags of rice and, I don't know, like emptying out the shelves, they could basically say, nah, look, you can't just empty the shelves. There's 200 people waiting in line. I reckon maybe they might even bring up some kind of system where they check your address to make sure that you live around the area. It's stop people from going to, like, you know, spending all day driving all around Melbourne. Going all around Melbourne to buy stuff, just hoarding. You should do. Here's a fun little experiment. Not fun experiment, but kind of a wake up call. Go to gumtree.com.au and search for toilet paper. I did it a couple of nights ago, and people on Gumtree are selling toilet paper for thousands of dollars. Like, one guy was selling them for $2,000 a pack of 24 toilet paper, 24 rolls. In Melbourne. Oh, how does this car not turn? Okay, I got it. So understeering. Yay! I did it. Oh no! Oh, this car does not want to steer. Near the base, near the street. Where's it? Tweak something. Oh, there is someone else. I need to tweak the base to see what speed. Provide simple speed proportional feedback. Might turn that off. Speed with curving. This will provide a front. It provides speed proportional feedback with left and right curving. Yeah, one dude in Maui selling toilet paper for $1,000. See, like, why? Could you imagine being the kind of person that would sell? Sad. No, we don't want left and right curving. Photo has like 40 odd rolls in it, but Who is it? A supply and demand? Are people willing to pay that much money? Is that why this is happening? Scene desktop. I'm just gonna share what I'm actually doing. So I'm gonna add another one to do with engine vibration. Simulate engine vibration, parametric sound, wind special, simulated road textures. I've got both of these. So engine vibration is what I really want. Whoa, freaking out. We need to come here. Engine vibrate, wheel slip, wheel, engine vibe, parametric. All right, so gear shifts, I should only set that to that. And parametric engine vibration to that. RPM, simulated road textures. I don't know. Might have to see how that feels. What time is it? The race. What time does the next race jump? I'm gonna race without wearing the headphones, the earphone, the audio, just so I can just listen. Drive. Wow, that really does feel engine. It sounds like the engine. Engine revving. It sounds like the engine working. I really feel like I need to feel it in the back as well. On my. What am I going to do with the other big bass shaker? I wonder. I can actually, you know what? I might actually pull over for a second. And put on my... I might actually set up the other bass shaker in series. So the two speakers run off the one channel. Especially because the other amp can run 100 watts per channel. And then I might put the other extra larger bass shaker for now until I order the other two smaller pucks, and I'll put that in the front somehow. Not sure. Okay. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to change one little thing. I want the engine vibration on. Wow, that's freaking hell, man. That's insane. Parametric sound. What does parametric mean? Parametric sound. Parametric means it's It's parametric statistics. Hang on, I might just say sound. Parametric sound. What is... Oh, okay. So does that mean different, like an equal, like you can actually run some equalizing? I don't know. Game volume medium. That's insane. It's a good thing I live on the ground floor. Like, there's no... if I wasn't in an apartment, this would be bad news for the people that live downstairs. Wow, I can't take that corner like I do in a Mercedes GT3. Box. Yes. Yes. Box. Start. When is the next race? Oh shit, 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Levi Racing. Yes. Oh. That is 9:15. Okay, we need to properly register for the race. 39 people. We'll join in this guy. It's a strange bug that once I've clicked continue, it doesn't disappear. It really should disappear, and then let me join. Is there a... oh, there's a... It looks like there's a little sticker on top of this that I can remove. Scratch, prevents scratching. It's quite very cool, as in to touch. Need to figure out a way to mount these things. This is a bit stubborn. Yeah, I'll leave it. Play music. Drive. Start. Recenter. Oh, that's sick, man. So bassy. Oh, thanks, man. You're gonna stay offline for a night. No worries, dude. Enjoy the unplugging. Oh man, I feel like I need a drink of water. I've been thirsty all day. That's better. Still turning. Ouch. Oh shit, I'm dead. Box. Yes. Let's check something. A different setting. Textures. Start. What? How is he so fast? Next race starts in 5 minutes. Keep it going. Okay, I think I went too hard on the rear brakes back there. Bone shattering. Bone shakes my eyeballs. Interesting race. I think this is the first nighttime race I've done in my racing. Yeah, that was satisfying. Qualifying's about to start. We need to put this here. And engine. Yeah, try that. Gear shift is on that, road impacts on those, road rumble, front, rear, road vibration. RPMs, simulated road texture on both. Should be on the other. Speed and engine vibration. Let's separate that. Let's speed go to engine vibration go to this guy. Start. So speed is going to this guy, and engine is going to that one. Yeah, I think I know what to do. Alright, here we go. Start. It's all well and good when there's sunshine, but then in a moment it's going to get dark. Changing a couple more things. Speed. Got that great corner there. Could have done better. I have done better. Minutes 16. Wow. Whoopsie. Stay on track, come on. Okay. Well, now that's the end of practice. I mean, qualifying. Race. Pause music. Drive. Start. Race. It's freaking hot, man. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down a bit.
Onko sulla striimi päällä, Jarkko?
Ikävä kyllä, katsojien kiusaksi.
TV:ssä nähdään. Ei ole vielä oikein hanskassa tää Porsche.
Katsotaan, kun meikäläinen tapetaan T1 kuitenkin.
Belgium.
Tää oli eilen aikamoinen romuralli tää kisa. Että. Good luck all.
Thank you. Where am I? What position am I? Oh, there's no clutch. like the distance people are keeping here. This formation lap pacing is really good. I mean, better than the last bloody pace formation lap. Oh my god, it's a disaster. This is great. It's like a bunch of, it's almost like AI cars. Wow, there's so much frame loss there.
Remember, Matty, you don't win the race first lap. Especially if you send it like that and use your place on the exit.
It's not a race if you don't try.
You have 30 minutes to try, you don't have to ruin the race on first lap.
Oh shit.
Jez, you're an idiot. Jane, you're just stupid, aren't you?
With you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Really? So stupid, so fucking stupid.
Jane, I had nowhere to go to it, I was on the right.
Another one. What's my position?
Oh, not again! Dude! Sorry, Jarko, when did I ruin the race?
For yourself?
Still got half an hour, mate, for loads of time.
Etkä saa Jani Jarkko siihen ekaan mutkaan.
Well, there's been more bitching in here on the first lap than there was in the whole 12-hour race.
Oh. Careful, careful, careful.
Oh, dude, just slowing me down. Let me pass, please. I don't want to, like, nudge you off the road.
Crap. Damn. That's what you get. Close racing. Close. No. Crap. Is car damaged? I think so.
What is the matter with you, dude?
I was doing well and then bloody. Do you have to drive her ahead? I was in 15th position. I guess if we can make up a couple of spaces spots, that would be nice. You have to drive her ahead. Another one. Yes. That's how we do it. Just
Näytä Matias, sit mistä sut on tehty.
P23. with your driver in front. Hope I don't need fuel. That was faster.
Cheers.
This is amazing. The race shakers are amazing. I need to find a way to put one right behind my back. And also some way to mount the rear sides. Didn't take much for him to spin up. Missed the apex completely. '22. Slowly making up the ranks. How did I save that? Completely lost grip. 21 liters of fuel left. Slippery slidey. What the hell? Completely lost focus. Again. Oh, that felt good. This is so good. Feels so good. So bumpy. Oh no! Good save. Shaking his confidence a bit, maybe. 13 liters of fuel left. Oh Whoa! He blew up his engine as well. Oh my god! How did I not hit him? P20.
I think somebody has slowed down.
Wants to add, my race engineer wants to add 4 liters of fuel to finish the race. Liters per lap.
Sorry.
That was close. So I can feel the car through the wheel and through, yeah, I don't know if it's more than the wheel, but you definitely feel the car through the wheel. The force feedback feels so good. I've got to pit next. No tires. driver in front. Got the driver behind. Robert Hill, 4.7. Tires. Tires. All tires. I'm not going to add tires. Great, 5 seconds. Exiting pits. Gap to driver behind. 16 seconds behind, beautiful. We've got a nice clear path ahead. Gap to driver ahead. 29.6 wide. Looking forward to some sweet O safety rating. Position of driver behind. Position of car behind. Last lap. The driver behind.
Thank you, guys.
Fireworks, sick. That looks so cool.
Cheers, pal.
Man, that looks so real. Very
Good
distracting.
race.
Nice race, group.
Always nice to pick up a few freebies when there's a couple of billets in front here.
Nice little battle there, Paul. Really enjoyed that one until whatever happened with me and Matthew happened.
This is a very satisfying race. I reckon the tyres may not last another 2 laps or 3. Woo! Did it! Low fuel as well. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that was so enjoyable. Nah, it should be the other way around. Still tweaking this base shaker. Speed needs to be on that. RPMs. Engine. Maybe we don't care about speed. Yeah, maybe that just needs to go on both. Engine goes on both front. I mean, that feels amazing. Question is, where do I put these dudes? What if... These little pucks, you can't feel them when you mount them onto that that thick piece of wood. No, it's wasted. What about on the side of this thing? I know what I can do. Yep, I think I know what I can do. I can mount them under the seat. Where's this guy? Not feeling it when it's on the soft cushion of the seat. I need to put it underneath the seat and then mount it onto the spring. Something metallic. Safety rating. Crap, it went down. Okay, let's get out of here. Racing. Levi Racing. Yes. Whew. Where do I put you? There is a kind of a hard surface under here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So many cables now. Hmm. Need to work out a way to mount this onto the rear back of the seat. Let's go for a test drive. Oops, wrong one. Test drive around dynamic sky, blah blah blah. In a show me cars I have owned. Yes. Good. Let's pick a this guy. Nah, not that. No. I really want to feel the Mazda Cup track. Yep. Nordschleifer or Nürburgring. See, these are mounted. These have different kind of mounting holes. Whereas these ones are really flush. Like that's the flat surface, and I guess that's where the metal, the little piston hits along this surface here. Doesn't physically hit it, but the screw holes is 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's flush. It's flush, but this guy, I feel like, which is the, is that the part that hits the that creates the sensation? Hey, you know what? There's one way to check it. We'll feel it. If I do this, it feels like, I don't know. How do you know? Hey, you know what? Mounting it on this goddamn thing creates a lot of vibration. I might do that actually. Like onto the, like a hell of a lot of vibration. I'm tempted. What about on this side? Nah, it's definitely this wheelbase. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it right through to the seat as well. I wonder if I can, which way does it go though? Well, look, judging by the way these wires are coming out, I think it could be that's, and also the brand name's printed right on that. I reckon that's the bottom. That's the part that hits, that attaches. Oh, that's so cool. No. Is it too late to do a hack job right now? Where are the screws? I don't think the other screws will fit this. I did put them away there. It's too far. These are really good value for money. Yep. I'm really tempted to just do it right now. I don't think I've got the right screws though. Let's check it. Yoink. It's over here. Kind of looking forward to... Hey Skid! I'm just about to do a hack job. Man, these little tactile transducers are amazing value for money. These things are heavy duty. Heavy. That like this thing here weighs about, actually I'm not gonna guess. Probably about 2, 3, actually I don't have to guess. Uh, 4 ohms mono. Wait, where's... So 3.75 pounds. So these weigh 3.75 pounds, which is about what, 1.5 kilos, 2 kilos. I've got 4 of these, which is insane. This guy is amazing. Like, that thing there costs $100, just one. This one is $22. Super worth it, man. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can screw this onto my... No, the screw's too big. Those little amps, so those big speakers, or those big transducers, are 50 watts each. Wait, 50 watts per what does 50 WPC? Stereo home. Pretty sure it's 50. Yeah, 50 watts RMS per bass shaker, multiplied by the number of shakers. So do not exceed 50 watts. And I've got my amp is 100 watts per channel. Yeah, I've got a 100 watt per channel amp. So I've got a 200 watt amp, which is pretty good. I'm thinking of maybe... Yeah, I've got way too much power here. Way too much, I think. I need to... Yeah, these things are great. You can literally put them in your pocket. And, well, that's a different kind of fun, but... I don't have the right hole for this. So you're up to the mount. So you're up to the mounting stage now. No, I've already mounted the speaker. Alright, so the way I've mounted them so far is I've got the 2 big ones. One is directly under my seat. It's actually kind of tie-wired, zip-tied. I've got these plastic zip ties. It's zip tied right onto the metal springs of my seat. So I flipped the rig upside down on the side, and I've zip tied this thing right onto the springs, and it's kind of just hanging there now. It's so powerful. Like I feel it right through my up my spine, and I can feel my teeth and my eyes rattle. It's fucking funny. Then I've got another one mounted under the chassis, mounted onto the wood on my rig, just in front here. But I want to move that to the back because this one is enough that's mounted to the seat. I want to move one to the back here and see what that. But then again, this thing would do the job, man. This tiny little thing. The problem is, how do I mount it onto this seat? The seat it doesn't have any metallic or wooden or plastic mounting points. You just looked at some Google images, some ideas for mounting some beauties out there. Search for... Oh my God, I just had an idea. Installing Dayton transducers to SimRig and press images. Ooh, I shall look at this. Dayton transducer to SimRig. What? Not search for installing. Installing Dayton transducers to SimRig. Maybe that needs to be 2 words. And images, you said. Ooh. See, that's what I've got. The little... Wait, hang on, what? Why can't I just open this guy? That's cool. So he's mounted that onto a piece of wood and then attached it to something. Interesting. Those are the big ones. What? That's mounted. What is that mounted onto? What is that? Oh, it's the same guy. Okay. Might turn this off. Far out. I can't tell. Okay, there's some amplifiers. Those are overkill amps though. My amps aren't like that. So what is this? This is both amps made by Dayton Audio. On the left is a 25 watt SA25, and on the right is an SA100. Yeah. No, I don't. No, mine is not an SA100. Do they look the same? They look exactly the same. But what is that mounted to? Is it a headrest? The bass shaker, you can't really beat their prices. Upper and lower. Okay, that's what I've got here. That's this one here, the pucks. 20 to or 30. I've got 30 watt. I thought these were 30 watt RMS. These are mounted to... I need to go to Bunnings and get some screws. Everything in place. What's that? What? I can't tell. Mounted to the pedals. Ah. 2 pucks were used for the pedals as a single puck doesn't quite cut it. See, I feel like mounting it to something like that, you'll lose the... Maybe. So yeah, there's way too much. That's going to lose sensation. What's this? The under the pedals, okay. I used 4 rubber feet from Cisco router as vibration dampeners. That's a good idea. I kind of have that set up here. I've got caster wheels. My sim rig sits on the caster wheels and then it sits on carpet. So I feel like all the vibration should be held in the rig itself and not passed onto the floor. What is this mounted onto? I can't tell. The wood might dampen the vibes a little bit. Metal plate would be better. Yeah, I agree. Metal. Definitely metal. Super agreed. 50 watts RMS. Mounting the beast. Securely under the chair. Is that under the chair? Oh, that's under the chair. One of them. You're right. Okay. That's this. This piece is under the chair. So what has he got here? Like, I can't tell from this. Like, is he just sliding that under? It's very dark. That image is 7 more images. Yeah, I need to do all this stuff. This is his wiring diagram. He's got a 100 watt amp, 25 watt amp. This one's driving 2 channels in stereo. Oh, it's MDF painted black. This one is driving the big one and the 2 small ones. What? This is in series? Anyway. Interesting. This guy does a bit of electronics. Is that a motion rig? Holy shit, he's got motion as well as how to feed the base output into the system. Telemetry, yeah. Okay, thanks, man. This is actually, I might read through this later. Let's look at some other pictures. I'm considering installing things in series for more. I don't know, maybe we'll see. What the? Good on you. I don't want a security alert. Where's that even coming up? So this is more reading. See, that seems like an overkill pile. Oh, that's interesting. Look how friggin' long that is. So that'll create like a springboard effect, I wonder. That long piece of wood. I imagine that's his seat there. You can see his yaw controls. His rudder pedals there, looks like. So this is what I've got, the big one. So this would like flappy all the way here. It's create a resonant vibration all the way through. And what's going on here? One for the left and one for the right. Wow, cool. Look at that. And what's this? For the rudder pedals. They're the little pucks. Nice. So that, I think that possibly could give the sensation of what, like stalling? Or he has 2 pucks were a little too wide to fit on my HOTAS plates. Sticks out. Anyway, I'm tempted to try something. Yeah, pucks for each wheel. Pucks for each wheel. What is going on here? Vibe. Big ones for overall thumping. So each wheel. So I was thinking of installing, getting another 2 more of these for for yeah, like you were saying, left, right, front and rear. What the hell? Interesting. Might do some reading on that as well. Look at this guy. He's got a wooden... They're the big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? No. Whoa. That's a solid looking... Maybe I should hack my seat and actually install metal or something. God damn, what the hell? What is this? Like an actual aircraft seat? Holy moly. Look at all the freaking tacos. Wow. What? Wait, is this a driving... Damn. Yeah, the big one on back vertically on your seat and the other big one right under your seat horizontally. Well, I've already got one right under the seat and it is epic. It is so... It feels amazing. It feels like a freaking massage chair, actually. This is... Yeah, this is good. This is what I wanted to actually see because I tried looking... What the fuck? This guy's got a... In case the whole thing explodes. Alright. Whoa. Man, these guys have got nice setups. Look at that. That's like a wooden rig painted. How's that seat though? See, if I had a seat like this, looks like carbon fiber or something, then I might be able to mount these easily to the carbon fiber frame. But coming back to this, if I can make this connect to this vertical piece, the big one on the vertical back of your rig would certainly make you feel when some dunhead punts you. Never thought of that. Oh, is there a telemetry for that? See, these are all the telemetries available. At the moment, I've got starting from the top, deceleration G-force. That could work. Deceleration G-force. So if someone there's also acceleration G-force, which is not, I haven't added that. But that would mean if I accelerate, then that rear puck vibrates. Also, if someone hits me... Hang on, how does this work? Provides... Let's just turn it on for a sec. It provides deceleration feedback based on G-force. So at the moment, it's set to 2 speakers or 2 transducers, one in the front and one in the rear. That's not going to be useful because I don't know, I haven't configured which ones to work. Then there's RPM, like as the engine revs idling. Then there's gear shift, like which is like a clunk. That feels amazing. Road impacts, which is left and right for the moment. I can set it up to 4 corners, but localized feedback for bumps. So there's a bunch of things, but I feel like this gave me a lot of sensation for left and right. Let's have a look. That will be horizontal vibe, forward and backward. Yes, the one under your seat would be vertical, up and down. So I've got to figure out a way to mount this, because these small ones would be perfect, I reckon, to put right on the back, like there somewhere. So if I was to press the right, All right, so I need to flip it over. Need to find the right. Man, that is. See, it's getting lost. The vibration's getting lost in the cushion, in this padding. If I put it right on my back. All right, I've put it right on my back. Oh yeah, man. So it's almost like I need to, I don't know, install. Yeah, I don't know. Install it on a piece of something and then sit on it. Yo, Kirk, how you doing? My eyeballs are getting a workout already. All right, for now, I reckon I'll just for the moment, I'm just gonna sit on it, like one on my left leg, I'll put my left leg on one and my right leg on the other. Feels good, really feels good. How you doing, Kirk? Let's go for a quick test. It feels amazing. It's just absolutely amazing. That, along with the force feedback from the steering wheel, and it's just insane. Make a full Ned Kelly suit. Well, you think about it. If you could play like first-person shooters and you actually had them on your chest, for example, and anytime someone, or even put them like a helmet, and anytime someone gave you a headshot, that would blow your head off. Start. Hey, Skid, how are things? Recenter. Haptic vests are already available. Yeah, right now, as the engine is idling, it feels amazing. Not to mention, if I rev the motor's RPM actually affects the vibration as well. How are things in your part of the world, Skid? Yeah, I did. I tried that last time. Although I haven't tried it since this new setup. Because the last time I only had one speaker connected. And today I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right now my head is like vibrating. Like it's tickling my face. That's how much it's vibrating. LMP. Yeah, man. If you can, this is just amazing. How much did the butt kicker cost? Yeah, what's missing right now is the sensation in the rear. I know what. I'm just trying to think. Maybe should I remove? We could do something. We could hack something. One sec. Prepare to be hacked. I'm gonna install this. I'm gonna install this guy on the crossbar, the horizontal crossbar, where my wheel is mounted. Just for science. For that, I really should turn off the amp. God damn it, I gotta get under the thing. Come on. Right. We got it. I forgot I didn't solder these ends. Should have soldered them. Basically, you should be aiming for, when attached to your rig, is 4 separate corners to feel the wheels independently. The 2 big ones give your base and seat overall thumps and vibes. Yes. That's what it does. I want one for the seat and the back. And this guy is going to feel, I don't know what that's going to feel. What the hell? Why is that? Alright, we're just gonna screw it straight in there. Okay, one. Where's the other screw? Here's the other screw. Get the other screw in there. Gear grinding. I'll have you know I have not enabled gear grinding because I will not be gear grinding. Yeah. No, I should look into the gear grinding. I don't want to gear grind. All right. Let's just chuck the negative to negative and positive to positive. Oops. Just twist this a little bit. Okay, let's turn it on. This is going to be nuts because I'm expecting to feel this right through the pedal, the wheel base, as well as down the vertical. So down the vertical shaft into the rig. And maybe the seat, who knows? We'll see. Now I'm going to turn the amp on. Can you hear that? I'm feeling it. All right, let's sound. The large one is under my seat right now. So I've got a large one under the seat, and I've got a large one right here, literally sitting right next to my, sitting right next to my wheel base. I can feel. That sounds feeling. I mean, I feel sick. All right, let's try this out. And then I've got the left and right wheels coming through these guys, the little ones. Okay, I need to change something. The only parts of your body that's in contact with the rig is your ass, feet, back, and hands. Correct. So it's where you feel through the wheel. I'm going to order another couple more for the pedal mount, for the pedal area. Well, anyway, let's give this a go. I can feel vibration through the wheel rim, like just vibration. And if I go off track tiny bit, Yep. The left vibrated. I feel like it's too much vibration in the hands. Yeah, it is. It's too much. I need to maybe scene desktop. So right now, let's actually just for now engine vibration. Okay. Maybe I'll turn the RPMs off. All right. So right now, this channel 2 is the one that's mounted onto the wheelbase. What should that feel? Speed? It could feel speed. Oh, it's already got speed with curving. Let's see what this feels like. Drive. Music volume medium. I mean, game volume medium. RPM defo not to come from the front left and right. RPM buzzing definitely not to come from. Ouch. Box. Yes. Hang on, the RPM buzzing definitely should not to come from the front left and right pucks. Okay, at the moment I've got this. These little ones are left and right. It simulates the left and right side of the car, not front or left front or rear. You know, left. Wait, hang on. Not rear left or rear right. It's just left and right. Until I get the other two little ones. For now, it's just basically left and right. And I'm sort of sitting on them. But the big transducer here, that's next to the rig wheelbase, that one is currently giving scene desktop. So that's channel 2. That's actually traveling through to the seat as well. So I've got it set to give me. Worry about tuning them when you've got them all working. Speed is pretty interesting. So the faster the car is traveling, the more it gives a sense of vibration. Supposed to, but I don't know. I don't see many people actually using that particular telemetry feedback. Anyway, drive. Start. Game volume medium. That's right, yeah, sure am. I highly recommend the mini pucks. They're really good value. And you can get some cheap amps as well for about 20-30 bucks. 30 watts per channel. It's not really 30 watts. See, I can feel that on my right leg. On the right leg. Yeah, I know. The other part is where to mount them on the like I'd love to mount one onto the back of my seat, but I don't know. Like the feedback has to be meaningful, you know. It has to actually provide some kind of feedback. What am I saying? It has to provide some sort of feedback that I can actually use in the sim to improve my driving judgment. That's very immersive, I can tell you that much. And I do agree with what you said, like when I drive without the things turned on, it just feels like nothing's happening. You did a test? What test? Oh yeah? What did you find? What sort of seats did you attach them to? Let's try a different car. Leave iRacing. Yes. 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 Let's pick. I wonder. I'm gonna disappear for a second, but I'm checking something because this new version of OBS launches. I wonder if. Oh yeah, the padded with rigid attached. The padded with rigid attached fullback vibed much better than the Ergo Human. Oh yeah, and that has mesh. Forget about the mesh. That's just basically like a trampoline. It's going to absorb all the vibrations. You basically want you want a material that will transfer all the vibration to the body. As much of the vibration. Anyway, while I'm doing, let me just do something. iRacing UI. Wonder if this will work. iRacing UI. Ah, not browser source. No. Cancel. Crap. I need to delete that. Yeah, I know. Something. There has to be a way to do this. Yeah, I was trying to pay attention to what things felt like while I was driving my actual car today. And this, it looks like it works, capturing. Oh, I think this is new. Automatic. Hey. This is actually new, so it actually looks much better than before. Can I move this? Make it a bit bigger. Whoa. Huh, okay. CNCM. Interesting. Let's see what this looks like. I'm going to test drive another car. Let's do a practice session, actually. I need to buy a few tracks, actually. Detroit Grand Prix and Watkins Glen. And maybe this one, Circuit Giles, Villeneuve. Radical. Let's do a radical. No one's practicing in this. Oh wow, it's already 11 o'clock. Join. Okay. Focus UI. Oh, it's already doing it. Yeah. So, very, very good idea to add them so far. Good idea to add them to the spring. So, you know, under the seat, how it has these metal springs that kind of go like this. Kind of a... Basically, underneath most armchairs and stuff, it's got a spring layer of springs. It's the metallic springs. So I've basically mounted the big one onto right under the seat. And I've got to find another one. Another mounting position probably for the back of this seat. But there's no solid mounting position for that area. Wait, is iRacing running? Oh. So would be worthwhile actually putting the satellite pucks, these little ones, in series and give it a I don't know. Got to figure out a way. All right, we're in the radical. Start. Recenter. Which way? What's going on here? Oh. No, it's flappy paddle. See here, the engine's in the rear, right? So I really should be feeling the engine vibrating right on my seat, shouldn't I? Like in the back. Yeah, I need to feel it in the back. I'm feeling it on the bum. Ah, forget. Don't. Huh? Yeah, but the thing is, the back. This is not a solid seat like this. It has a recliner. So the recliner is not. It is attached. Obviously, it's attached to the base, but it would have a point of where it would lose some vibration because of the way it's mounted. Attached to the base. So the back is attached to the base on a very small point, you know, like. Whoa. This feels great. Insane feeling. I mean, the only thing up from here is motion. I really need to feel it in the back, though. That's what's missing. Yeah, I'll have to, like you said, I have to play around with it. Oh. Radical. I'm just doing some fun driving practice session. Not for anything in particular, just to test. How you doing, Dan? How's your offline? Hey, wait. Didn't you say you're gonna go offline for tonight? Oh. Yeah, man, super slippery. Whoa, that was freaky. Yeah. Whoa, freaking hell, my heart kind of skipped a beat then. Let's see if I can catch up to that guy. Yeah, it would be good to get your feedback too, Dan, when you jump on this rig. Like, I'm trying to remember what it felt like to drive in an actual race car, which was last time I did something was V8 supercar. Actually, I did drive a Lamborghini Gallardo, but that was not a race. That was a street setup. Superleggera. Oh shit! No, there's nothing. You don't have to reciprocate, man. It's like, hey, man, check this out. Like, have a laugh. I feel like it's overkill. It feels like a freaking massage chair. Oh. Box. Start. I was able to save it that time. So there's another telemetry that I'm interested in exploring how to experience through these shakers, and that's wheel slip. I feel like wheel slip is something important that can potentially help. Where's he gone? Gap to car ahead. What? He's left. Man, I'm hooked on this. This is like insane. I can't imagine driving without these shakers. That's too early, too soon to do that. I'm not ready to do. No, I don't want to. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to turn it off and do it. So I. Just turn the amps off. One down. One to go. Two down. All right. 2 amps off. Okay, here we go. It's so weird. It's like, yeah, it's like there's no force. It's no feedback. It's so, it just doesn't feel like I'm driving, you know, like. It feels unreal. It doesn't feel real. Wow. Yeah, it's like there's so much information that I'm not getting. It's kind of like driving without force feedback, kinda. It's not the same, but... Yeah, immersion, exactly. I'm gonna turn front amps on. Oh, not the front, the left and right amps. Ow! No. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn the other ones on, because it just feels like nothing's happening. Box. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. It just feels like I'm in the car. It feels like I'm in the car. Start. Yeah, that feels so sick, man. I really need to feel it in the back. That's what's missing, I feel like. Or maybe yeah, that's it. I just want to move it. See if I can catch up to this guy. Or stay with him. Yeah, that subtle jumps and stuff, I'm feeling it now. Left and rear pucks. Left and right pucks. That's too expensive. $300 is way too much money, I think. Like that you can buy so many little mini pucks for that, and an amp, many amps, and then you have many different sensations, not just one. All right, I'm gonna do another 2 more laps, and then I'm gonna. It's just fun to drive. I can't stop. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same, man. Piping everything because you're like with this setup, you can actually have different things coming out of the like physically different location for very cheap. Ah, true. Yeah, you're right. If you only have one chair. Yeah, I agree with that. If you have an office chair. But Dan has a similar rig to mine. Made out of wood. Where's he gone? He's like disappeared. Oh, he just turned. Damn, he really knows his track and car combination really well. Oh no. 360. Oh man. I think it's time to roll credits. Gamer 2. Yours is a workstation for making a living. Play music. Levi Racing. Yes. Hopefully progress to a full rig. Would be good if you actually got paid in cash. That way you can invest in something that would, you know, give you... Like, if I were you, I would look for a set of pedals or, you know, put it towards a DD wheel. Yeah. Music. That's something I haven't done yet. But how would that work? I don't know how that would work. Because the music is all coming out of one sound card. It would be like I'd have to route it through 2 sound cards. Could work. Maybe it could work. Yeah, I bet. I bet it's a lot of fun. All right, let's find someone to raid. Thanks for hanging about, Skid. I'll find someone to raid. Any requests, by the way? Anyone to raid? Got some reading to do, I think. Step 1, full cockpit. Step 2, pedals. 2 pedals with load cell. Oru. Well, technically speaking, you already have... I know it's a good idea to go for foundation, but I'm only speaking from my own experience, is that I've been rocking this setup for... When did I build this? Anyway, it's been months. It hasn't been a year, but it's been months since I've had this wooden... which originally wooden rig that's now become a hybrid of wooden and the metal slotted steel angle stuff. And I'm glad that I actually got the pedals and also the bass shakers and the seat. And now I'm getting the, you know, I'm not wasting. I feel like once I get the Simicube, if I feel like, all right, cool, the Simicube is actually destroying the experience with this out of this wooden rig, then I can go, yeah, all right, cool. Now it's time to get the wooden rig. Anyway, that's just my experience. Speaking of experience, who are we gonna send the raid on to? Big Papa Beard. He's streaming. Let's actually send it to Big Papa Beard. Should be good. Maybe next week. What are we? Thursday, Friday. Yeah, Dan, if you're not doing anything next week, like Monday, Tuesday, or one of those days, I've got to figure out which day I'm the least busiest. You could pop over if you don't have any what's it called, classes, virtual classes on. Just let us know. All right, folks, I think the raid may have happened. Did the raid happen? You really want to get a full cockpit? Only cost another $15 in wood. Another. Oh, the seat, yeah. Seat's like $40. I mean, a couple of $100. Basically nothing since studying from home for now. Nice. Alright. Alright, well, I reckon next week I'll ping you and... Can you get your mum's car to come down? If you can, then that's... I'm just in queue, so it's not that far from where you are. Alright. I'm gonna hit the raid. Thanks a lot, Skid. And thanks a lot, Dan, for hanging about. I'll catch you all next time. Maybe tomorrow. I'm working from home tomorrow. Oh, shit. Stop streaming.